The average Australian loses 74 hours every year, hours stuck in traffic. That is nearly 2 work weeks lost. And as we sit in gridlock, road transport contributes a staggering 84% of our country's transport-related greenhouse gas emissions. Imagine what we could achieve with those hours back, and the environmental impact we could prevent. Chairperson Carolyn Walsh, we must make a change. My name is Andrew Joseph, and I'm honoured to speak to you about this extremely important issue. Traffic congestion in Australia leads to longer commutes, higher fuel costs, and increased environmental harm. Over 20% of commuters in major capitals experience trips exceeding 30 minutes. Road transport emissions have surged by 53.3%, with cars alone contributing 50% of total greenhouse gas emissions. Traffic congestion is more than just an inconvenience. It's an environmental and public health crisis. Transport alone accounts for about 19% of our emissions, with idling vehicles pumping out 100 million tonnes of CO2 annually. Without action, urban emissions could rise by 20% by 2030. High traffic areas see 20% more asthma hospitalizations, and urban heat islands soar 4 degrees Celsius higher, straining energy systems. The ramifications extend beyond individual commutes. They permeate our economy and society. Rising congestion exacerbates travel costs and property value disparities, particularly disadvantaging low-income communities. Properties 5 to 10 kilometers from the CBD are up to 30% more expensive, straining affordable housing options. Congestion also limits job access, strains suburban transport, and reduces community engagement. Each extra kilometer of travel costs $1.27, highlighting the urgent need for investments in efficient public transport and smarter urban development. The underlying causes of this congestion are deeply rooted in outdated infrastructure, insufficient public transport, and fragmented urban planning. Only 23.7% of daily trips are taken by public transport, placing an excessive burden on road networks and increasing maintenance costs. Average road speeds remain as low as 40 kilometers per hour, highlighting the inefficiency. Addressing these challenges requires expanding public transport systems and modernizing road networks to improve traffic flow and alleviate bottlenecks. We must make a change. Implementing congestion charging zones, investing in rapid public transit systems, and incentivizing electric and hybrid vehicles could collectively reduce traffic congestion by up to 20%. These initiatives can save households approximately $2,000 annually in fuel and maintenance costs, while preventing the emission of 10 million tons of CO2 each year. Chairperson Carolyn Walsh, we must address this issue, as it is essential to improve the quality of life for the average working Australian and to ensure a better future for the next generation. Thank you for listening.